What's up, folks? Sunday morning rain is coming. Sunday morning. I just ate a big ass breakfast, and I don't eat breakfast. The reason I ate this big ass breakfast, because I knew it came with a biscuit, and that's what I wanted. I should have just ordered a biscuit. I should have just ordered the biscuit. Oh my God. Oh. So I'm singing Sunday Morning by Maroon 5. And that reminds me of someone. And that reminded me that I just dreamt of her last night. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my God. I remember it. Terrible. And one person can affect your life so much. Don't tell me I have control over my dreams. I'm asleep. Like, I'm learning that I have control over my emotions. I'm learning that I can not let people, things, or events control my emotions. I'm learning that. But while I'm asleep, that's fucked up. I just realized that too. So why did I spend all this money on it? Because it was huge. I didn't realize how big it was. And then I got coffee. That was a plus tip. That was a $15 breakfast, son. I ain't rich. Now if I had just got the biscuit, which was, if I didn't lie to myself and I had just got the biscuit, that's $2.50 plus a cup of coffee. I'm looking at a $5 bill plus $1 tip. Yo, I do 20%, son. Straight up, 20%. Anyways, so shit. I just want you have to realize that I wrote an article about it, basically based on my relationship or not relationship with this woman. And it is one of the biggest responses I got when I wrote this article, and it went to Good Men Project. Good Men Project picked it up. It's called It Never Goes Away. It's called It Never Goes Away. And on my blog, The Primitive You, which I haven't been writing on, I don't know if that blog gets engagement every day. Like, people go to it all the time. But I stopped. I haven't written a post on that for a long time. But anyways, I wrote a blog post called It Never Goes Away, and I'm talking about how to get over pain, blah blah blah. And if you go to that website, if you go to my website, if you search It Never Goes Away, I think that's it. Maybe I'll put a link. The title of the picture, or the picture for the blog with the blog title as a picture that I took of her in Italy on a bicycle. That was 10 years ago. That was 10. Oh my God, it was 12 years ago. Like, that trip to Italy was the last time we were ever boyfriend and girlfriend. And it's still, like, I was married once. I had a wife, for Christ's sakes. And the impact that divorce had on me did not last as long as the breakup with this woman. Gee, man, Christmas, man. I'm trying to find a laundromat around here. Someone told me this one. So I'm like, I'm cool. It's cool. I'm over it. She didn't have no effect on me. But then I keep dreaming about her. I probably haven't heard from her. Just saw something. I probably haven't heard from her in 2 years. Don't let that fool you, because the time that I heard from her before that was probably 2 years or a year. Jesus. Anyways, what I really wanted to talk about was, am I still an entrepreneur? I think so. I mean, I can't help but the other day I was washing windows and I could not help but think how easy it was to start a business washing windows. The other thing is, I got a guy here who's a friend, who's a really skilled carpenter, and he's interested in doing van builds. And I was thinking that we could custom build a bed and then showcase it on social media and YouTube and stuff, and then sell it. Not the van, but the bed. So we're not going to custom. We're going to hand make a bed very similar to my design I have here. But we're going to like polish it, like add some features that I know I didn't want here, or that I didn't have, or I no longer need. Like my bed, half of my bed is collapsible or expands, which is really cool. I would like to be able to lift. Anyways, so he helps me build. What's going on here? Police and shit. So if he helps me build it, and then I do the marketing, we might be able to sell the beds that we make specifically for Chevy, Astro, and GMC Safaris. So that all people would have to do is plop them in and they're ready to go. That's an idea. So this gets me thinking, like, am I an entrepreneur? Am I an employee? Can I be an employee? Can I do both? Because essentially this job, or any job, I was specifically looking for a job that would keep me on my feet. Because my priority is not money. My priority is my health. And I want to I want to have something that requires that I am physically active. And this job sure as hell has that covered. So as long as I'm not broke, can't afford to eat, which I'm far from that. You know, because I just spent $15 on breakfast, right? I know, and that I could buy for half that. I could buy a dozen of the best top quality eggs, right? And for another $3, I could buy some grass-fed butter, and I could cook that shit myself. And I could eat 6 eggs, half that, and be done with a meal. So I know that that's what I mean that I'm far from being broke, and so that I have the option to make a job requirement, a priority for a job requirement, be that it's physically demanding, not how much it pays. So I need something like that in my life, because you know what? I'm not gonna go to the gym and work out. I'm not gonna go run. I mean, I do those things, but not enough. That's everybody's problem with going to the gym, is that it sucks. And nobody likes doing it. And it's hard. It's not because it's hard. It's hard because it sucks. And nobody wants to do that. It's boring. Gyms are gross. Taking time away to go do Zumba sucks. If I was wrong, then the whole world would be in shape, right? The whole world would be able to run a marathon. You get my point. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you get my point. I've noticed that what I used to do was indoor rock climbing a lot. I haven't picked up on it here in Boulder or anywhere else I've gone. For some reason, as much shit as I talk about St. Louis, it was easy for me to walk in the gym and meet people and say, hey, you want to climb, and do that. Here, not so much. It just hasn't happened. I've only been asked to climb once in the now almost 6 months that I've spent in Boulder. But that used to be my thing. Like, I used to put in a couple hours a day of climbing, and then walking on trails, and maybe even running. But that, ever since I hit the road, that just hasn't happened. That routine. Like, I haven't had the gym to climb. I haven't been climbing. I don't always go, and I just haven't been motivated to run or do anything. Like, I need physical activity, and I'm just not doing it myself. So it needs to come from work, and that's why I have to be an employee, I think. I don't know, but I'm running out. I run out of time every fucking video in there. Anyways, folks, I'll put a link to the article I was talking about in the beginning of the video, and I'll put it right here. All right, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.